Dan Hurley may be telling everyone that he turned down the Lakers' offer for happiness, but he can't fool us. There is more to the story, and we will spill it all. We all know how good Dan Hurley is. He's taken UConn from the ashes and turned them into a perennial NCAA tournament threat. His leadership is legendary, and his players fight tooth and nail for him. You just gotta watch those UConn Dan Hurley games. But no one really knows why he turned down a massive offer from the Lakers, but we do. But here's the real question. Has all that winning changed Dan Hurley's lifestyle? Is the fiery coach we see on the sidelines living the high life off his Dan Hurley net worth? Does he have a secret Dan Hurley wife and a fleet of sports cars hidden away? Are his Dan Hurley kids rolling in designer clothes from his Dan Hurley salary? We don't have the answers yet, but you know we're gonna find out. Stick around for the deep dive on Dan Hurley's shocking transformation, or lack thereof. You won't believe what we uncover. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for all the juicy details. The truth about Dan Hurley is about to be served. In a shocking turn of events, UConn's fiery leader, Dan Hurley, rejected a lucrative offer from the Los Angeles Lakers. This news sent shockwaves through the sports world. Let's break down why Hurley might have made this surprising decision. Championship dreams. Hurley has his sights set on a dynasty. UConn, under his leadership, has become a powerhouse, and a third consecutive NCAA championship could solidify his legacy. Leaving before achieving that goal might have been a tough pill to swallow. Comfort and control. Hurley has built a successful program at UConn. He has a strong relationship with his players and enjoys a familiar environment. Stepping into the pressure cooker of the NBA, especially with a young team, could be daunting. Lifestyle choice. The Lakers offered a hefty sum, but money might not be everything. Hurley seems comfortable in the college game, where coaches hold more influence over recruiting and player development. The NBA's fast-paced, player-driven environment could be a stark contrast. Burning out on the NBA dream, Hurley has expressed a desire to coach in the NBA someday, but perhaps the timing wasn't right. The Lakers are a team in transition, and the pressure to succeed can be immense. Maybe Hurley wants to build his team at UConn before taking on the NBA challenge. Or is there something even more than this? Stay tuned in to find out. Dan Hurley's recent decision to reject a lucrative offer from the Los Angeles Lakers left many scratching their heads. Here was a chance to coach one of the most storied franchises in basketball history, with a salary that could have catapulted him into the stratosphere of high-earning coaches. Yet, Hurley opted to stay put at UConn, raising questions about his true net worth and the factors that influenced his surprising choice. Estimating Hurley's exact net worth is a tricky game. Public sources place it somewhere between $5 million and $20 million. While a significant sum, it might not be the sole motivator behind his career decisions. Hurley's current contract with UConn guarantees him $5.35 million annually, a substantial raise from his previous $2.9 million. This 6-year deal, signed in 2023, ensures financial security for years to come. Additionally, Hurley's contract boasts performance incentives with potential bonuses for conference wins, NCAA tournament appearances, and even winning the national championship. A successful season could net him a hefty payday on top of his base salary. If you want to achieve the same level of success, read the book we have linked in our description for you. Anyways, Hurley's decision to stay at UConn suggests a deeper value placed on building a legacy. He's revitalized the program, leading the Huskies to back-to-back NCAA championships. Staying put allows him a shot at a historic three-peat, etching his name in UConn basketball lore. The lure of building a dynasty at a program he's deeply invested in could be far more enticing than a fresh start with the Lakers, even with a potentially bigger paycheck. The Lakers offer a different kind of challenge: a young team, a demanding fan base, and the pressure of immediate success. Stepping into a new environment with a team in flux might not be as appealing as the comfort and control Hurley enjoys at UConn. He's established a strong rapport with his players and coaching staff, fostering a winning culture. Leaving that behind for the unknown territory of the NBA could be a gamble he wasn't willing to take. The college game offers a different kind of satisfaction for coaches. Hurley has more influence over player development and recruiting at UConn. The NBA is a player-driven league, with coaches often at the mercy of star power. Perhaps Hurley prefers the hands-on approach he has at UConn, where he can shape a team into his vision. Hurley's decision to spurn the Lakers likely wasn't solely driven by finances. His net worth, though substantial, isn't the only factor at play. The chance to solidify his legacy at UConn, the comfort of a familiar environment, and the unique appeal of the college game all likely factored into his surprising choice. Ultimately, Hurley prioritized building a championship team and etching his name in UConn history over the allure of the NBA's bright lights. It's a decision that might have surprised some, but it highlights the complex motivations that drive coaches at the highest levels. Basketball runs through Dan Hurley's veins like championship confetti. Son of Hall of Fame high school coach Bob Hurley Sr., Dan was practically born with a whistle around his neck. Growing up in Jersey City, basketball wasn't just a sport, it was a family tradition. Hurley's talent was undeniable. He led St. Anthony High School to a stellar record and national ranking, mirroring his father's coaching success. College ball at Seton Hall saw him excel on the court, but it was also where he met a guiding force. Sister Catherine Waters, a psychologist who left a lasting impact on his life. Following in his father's footsteps, Hurley transitioned to coaching. He quickly built a reputation as a transformative leader. At St. Benedict's Prep, he turned them into a national powerhouse. He then revitalized Wagner College's program before landing a head coaching gig at the University of Rhode Island. There, he brought the Rams back to the NCAA tournament for the first time in nearly 2 decades. In 2018, Hurley took the helm at the University of Connecticut, a program steeped in rich basketball history. The pressure was immense, but Hurley thrived. He led the Huskies back to the NCAA tournament after a multi-year absence, then defied expectations by capturing the 2023 National Championship title. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Hurley wasn't done. The 2023-24 season saw him guide UConn to a record-breaking 37 wins, culminating in a historic second consecutive national championship. This feat cemented his place among UConn's coaching legends, but Hurley's loyalty extends beyond wins. He turned down a lucrative offer from Kentucky, a program synonymous with basketball royalty. Recently, the Los Angeles Lakers dangled an NBA head coaching position, a dream job for many. Yet, Hurley surprised everyone again by staying put at UConn. What motivates Hurley? Perhaps it's the unfinished business of a potential three-peat championship with UConn. Maybe it's the comfort and control he enjoys with a familiar program. It could even be a love for the college game's emphasis on player development. Dan Hurley is a captivating figure on the court, but what about his life beyond the roar of the crowd and the confetti showers? While Hurley keeps his personal life relatively private, here's a glimpse into the man behind the success. Family seems to be Hurley's anchor. Married to Andrea Sirikides since 1997, they've built a strong partnership. "My wife, Andrea, has been incredibly supportive throughout my career," Hurley once said in a rare interview. Their sons, Danny and Andrew, have also played a significant role. Andrew, following in his father's footsteps, even played on UConn's championship teams in 2023 and 2024. Hurley's dedication to his family is evident, with his wife and sons often spotted cheering him on from the stands. News articles primarily focus on Hurley's relentless work ethic and his passion for coaching. There's little mention of extravagant hobbies or a flashy lifestyle. "I love what I do," Hurley stated in a post-game interview. "This program, these players, they drive me every day." This dedication to his craft suggests his priorities lie in building a winning team and fostering player development. Hurley's reported salary of a guaranteed $5.35 million allows for a comfortable life. However, there are no reports of sprawling mansions, luxury car collections, or other outward displays of excessive wealth. This suggests a focus on financial security for his family rather than material possessions. Unlike some coaches who thrive on media attention, Hurley appears to value his privacy. Interviews with him are rare, and details about his personal life are scarce. This desire for a more private existence might stem from his upbringing in a basketball-centric family, where the pressure to succeed was surely immense. He might simply prefer the quiet satisfaction of building a winning program away from the constant glare of the spotlight. While these points offer some insights, the true details of Dan Hurley's lifestyle remain largely unknown. Perhaps that's part of his appeal. In a world where coaches are often larger-than-life personalities, Hurley's focus on family, work ethic, and a private life makes him a refreshing anomaly. One thing's for sure, Dan Hurley is a man driven by a deep passion for the game and a commitment to his team. As he strives for a historic three-peat championship, the world will be watching, eager to see what else this captivating coach has in store, both on and off the court. Did you see what just happened? Dan Hurley did it again. Back-to-back championships for UConn. We all knew Dan Hurley was good, leading his Huskies to dominate the NCAA tournament with his fierce leadership. Those UConn Dan Hurley games were electric. But here's the real question. Did all that winning change Dan Hurley's lifestyle? Is he living the high life off his Dan Hurley net worth? Did he ditch his wife and kids for a mansion and a fleet of sports cars, funded by his Dan Hurley salary? We don't have all the answers, but you know we're gonna find out. Hit that subscribe button for the deep dive on Dan Hurley's shocking secrets, or lack thereof. You won't believe what we uncover about the man behind the championships.